So bad luck, um, bad vibes, bad memories, a house. So I'm buying a lot from my uncle. It's 585 square meters. It's the back of our at the back of our old house, and there's a lot of negative memories there, bad memories, bad vibes, and it's flooding. But as you know, everything is expensive these days. So this is all I can afford as a millennial. This small house, barely 40 square meters. It's just like a condo for a bachelor's pad. Major problems are it's 2 hours away from the city compared to the house I will buy. It's like 10 15 minutes away from the city, our back of our old house. So this 2 hour drive commute. So good luck with that. There's no commute during like 11 p.m., 10 p.m. No more commute. Um, so everything is more expensive here, especially the commute, the gas. And this is just wall to wall. There's a lot of problems with wall to wall houses. Wall to wall leaks. Low cost housing, plumbing leaks, septic tank overflow. There's no flood here, but just to avoid flood, you need to travel 2 hours going and then travel 2 hours back from the city. So good luck. And well, if you have a car, that will be expensive. Gas will be expensive. Maybe you can travel to the city in just 30 to 45 minutes, but a car is very expensive and gas is very expensive these days. And gas is going up like every month, almost every month. If I go back to our old lot, it might be flooding. So I think I should prepare for a two-story house then. Elevate. My feet will be wet, but I might be able to spend some money to make like a platform or a bridge. Bad luck, bad experiences near cemetery, but I'm very near to a hospital and a lot of facilities, medical, government, necessities, services, banks, banks, services, basic services like banks, food, etc. Necessities, just walking distance away. 15 minutes walk, 20. And the price. So this is already expensive, but for the amount that I spent on this, I can start living there with just a monthly payment. It's expensive as well, but it's expensive in my case, but it's still livable. If I sell this, I can get that fully paid. So for the amount I spent on this, it will include down payment and construction of a room, kinda as big as this room, but just bare finish. So I'm just gonna build it slowly, months, years, when the money comes in. At least I will be near the city. Work is just 10 to 15 minute bike. So that's my idea. I just at least there, I will not need services from people for transportation. I don't want to buy a car. I don't want maintenance. I don't want to worry about parking. But most of all, I don't want to worry about costs. I don't want to work just to pay for things like cars. Houses, I can work for that, but I don't want to work to kill myself all day. So for the amount I spent on this, it could be already a lot in a house there. Down payment in a small house. Was I really have no choice. So if I want the high-end subdivision, it's gonna be like 10 times that I spent on this. And I don't have that money on hand. I don't have $1 million on hand. And I don't want to put a down anymore and pay for interest anymore. I don't want that anymore. At least now, even though I can still buy whatever I want, eat whatever I want. I'm not rich, but my income is way above than the people here who work in call centers or managers in local, let's say a manager of a store. But a manager in a call center is different, the rate. But I have more income than most managers in call centers or team leaders. But the cost of living is high, and I don't want to eat the same thing or the same kind of thing every day just to save money, just to make ends meet, or to have more savings. So having a house near the city is already a rare opportunity, and it's 500 square meters. I mean, that's the best option I got. That's the most affordable lot in the city I could buy. And it's with the family and installment, there's no interest. And it's way cheaper than the buying with the developers, the housing, the rent to own housing near that property. I can 10-minute walk away from that property, or 1 minute drive from that property, that housing subdivision is it's maybe like 7 times the worth of this, and that's gonna be row housing, so shared walls, and there's flood as well, and it's just in front of the cemetery as well. That's the best option, most affordable option. So even if you have $1 million and you buy in a high-end subdivision, it's still not a guarantee that there will be no flood there, there will be no fire, there will be no thieves, because some of the people I know, they live in high-end subdivisions, but their subdivisions look like a base or a barracks or a camp or a military camp with walls so high and with barbed wires and with electric fences. So bad vibes is everywhere. So there's even bad vibes here. There's a lot of thieves here. So a neighbor got robbed, and people here want to take advantage of you. They want to take your money, and since you're far away, they are in demand here because it's far away. It's more expensive here, far away. Their service they charge, and if you want to have service from people you trust from the city, you have to pay extra because it's far away. Imagine getting hospitalized. You need to commute 2 hours to the hospital. If you don't want to commute 2 hours, you get a taxi and you have to spend 10 times more than your regular fare. They're gonna rob you on broad daylight. So I can have to weigh the pros and cons. Here, the major pro is I have no rent, my own house. A lot of cons that can be worked on slowly. But what I hate here as well is needing the services of other people since it's far away. Back in the city, because it's floody, that area, I won't die from the flood. I just elevate the house and make platforms, footwalks. So my plan is just to buy a bigger mountain bike. I just have a BMX, but with shock, it's awesome. So for a little bit longer distances, to the city, maybe it's 30 minutes bike to the city. But if you're biking, you're something you enjoy, and what the most I enjoy is not needing taxi, tricycle, not needing the services of people. That's the number one thing that I enjoy in life, because people are annoying. They want to charge you overcharge you, and they want to argue and make a scandal, make a these people might be on drugs. They want more money. It's dangerous. So I could get in fights just for a dollar. At least there, it's like 10 minutes to the bank, 5 to 10 minutes to wet markets, 10 minutes to grocery, bike. So no gas, no people, not much maintenance, DIY maintenance. So that's just opportunity. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. So I have no choice because I'm just poor, not rich, not dirt poor, but as a local working locally, this is all is a 10 years to buy this so that I won't have to pay interest. This is 10 years of my life. So I'm able to retire early, but there's an opportunity to go back to the city. And it was offered to me just after building, finish renovations here and finishing. So it is what it is. You don't know, but at least good thing I sold my old house and I got the same amount that I spent on this at when I'm fully paid next month. So basically, half of my 10-year life savings I still have. I can still I saved up, or is coming in with the payment. It's in the bank, and some of it is going to be paid by the buyer of my previous house. So at least I had a lot of money, almost the same as I spent on this. Good thing I had that amount of money, so it gave me options. So I don't want to buy in some other subdivisions that are rent owns, or buy from people, buy houses from people, because the interest. So yeah, interest. So I don't want to worry about interest too much. At least after a down payment, make the down payment from my family's property, from my uncle. He's just going to charge me $100 a month. So I think that's doable. So I can get a second job for that. So that's doable compared to let's say the last house that I sold, which the monthly payment was $300, I believe. That's a lot of money here. So I was living paycheck to paycheck. So yeah, so we just all do make do what we have.